So, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to another new vlog. Thank you once again for joining me. I'm out and about again today in my local nature reserve, and this one really is my local nature reserve. It's the nearest one to my house and it's a short walk for me, so that's today. I want to try something a little bit different today, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that as and when I do. It's just a little experiment that I want to try that might or might not help my workflow in the future. So in the meantime, I'm going to find myself a little spot where I can take a few photos, and then I'll let you know what I'm doing. Well, I had wanted to try out the Canon Camera Connect app on my mobile phone and try and use the phone to connect to the camera so that I could basically control the camera using the phone. That would have made things a little bit easier in situations where I have to put the camera quite close to the ground to capture a shot, and I can't quite see my live view screen on the camera. So the idea was to use the phone to be able to control the camera and to see the back of the camera through my phone, and that would make life easier. Unfortunately, I can't get a signal here, an internet signal. I'm using my camera's Wi-Fi to try and connect to the phone, and unfortunately for some reason it just doesn't want to connect. I'll keep persevering with it anyway, but in the meantime I'm going to keep taking some photos and let you know what I'm doing anyway. I've found myself in a spot that I've been to many times before to capture a few photographs. I actually captured a panorama of this scene behind me, across here, all the way across, back in the springtime, early spring, when the colours were all quite different on the trees. But obviously everywhere's still very green now from the summer, so there's no shot there normally. But I have discovered that there's a tree down just on the other side of the pond, a tree or trees, and it looks as though that could make quite an interesting composition. I may have to get the 70 to 300mm lens out to try and get in nice and close to that, but there's also the reflection of course of the tree or trees on the water, and the water's fairly still at the moment, apart from the occasional duck that swims past and causes all kinds of ripples in the water. But at the moment it's quite still, and that's creating that perfect reflection of that tree that's down. So I'm going to try and capture a shot of that while I'm here. So it seems like there's one or two things going wrong at the minute here. I can't seem to get a connection between my phone and my camera at the moment, so I can't actually use the Canon Camera Connect app, which is unfortunate because that's really what I wanted to do today. I know it works because I have used it with this camera and phone before, so I'm assuming that because of the area that I'm in, because of the overgrown nature of it all, I just can't get a very good signal here. So it means that I'm not going to be able to use that, I don't think. I will probably keep on trying it out periodically just to see if I get a better signal somewhere else in the nature reserve, but for now I'm just going to keep walking and see if I can capture some decent photos anyway. I hope you like that last image because it really illustrated the nature of the issue that I've got at the moment. As I'm walking around this nature reserve, it's middle of September, so we're just about coming into autumn in the next few weeks or so, and I've noticed that there's already quite a few leaves falling off the trees, and as I walked through that little gullyway there, I kind of noticed a load of golden yellow leaves on the ground, just in one little patch really. They've obviously come from one particular tree somewhere near there, but they were the only things that were lighting up the scene in any way. The rest of the scene was very dark because everything else is still very, very overgrown There's a lot of green around, and it just kills the light everywhere, wherever you go. And as I walked through that little space there, those yellow leaves that were on the ground were providing the very smallest amount of light reflection, which was quite interesting. So I hope you like that one. I'm going to keep moving and see if I can capture anything else, but I don't think there's going to be very much at the moment. But we'll see. Well, that's it from me today. I think I've pretty much exhausted this location. I can't really find anything extra that I wanted to photograph. There's nothing really inspiring me at the moment. I think it's because of all the greenery that we've got around still. In a few more weeks' time, when everything starts to change colour, I think I'll be more inspired then at this location. But for now, that's just about it. I'm really disappointed that I couldn't get my Wi-Fi to work, because I was looking forward to trying out that little trick with the Canon Camera Connect app. But for now, I'm going to leave it here, and if you've enjoyed this vlog, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on another vlog very soon. Bye for now.